Alright, so today what we're going to end up doing is we're going to create SSH keys for GitLab. So if you notice, if I go into like one of my projects here, it says I can't push or pull using SSH until I add SSH keys to my profile. Well, to add those, what we're going to do is we're just going to hit add SSH. And it's going to bring us to this screen right here. And then we just hit add new key. And then down here, this gives us a place where we're going to put our public key. So let me show you how to generate those. Alright, so to generate our SSH keys, we're going to PowerShell. And we're going to type in SSH, and then we're going to do keygen. Then we're going to hit -T, and we're going to select the algorithm. So for this one, we're going to use RSA. And then for our RSA, we're going to use, we're going to do -B, and we're going to use 2048. And then we're going to do a -C, and then this is my email.com. So you can just put your email in there. And then I hit enter. And it's going to say that it's going to put my file to save, and it's going to give me the path where it's going to save it at right here by default. And if I open it up here, I just have two files in there, and this is not related to generating these SSH keys. I'm just showing you this because it's going to add my private and public key here. So if I go ahead and hit enter, and then I can enter a passphrase right here, and then enter it again, and then boom, we have our keys. So to go back, we look at over here where our SSH is, and we have our private and we have our public key. So what we need to do is I need to go my public key, and I need to edit it, and I just take this right here and I copy it, and then I can go ahead and close this out. Then I'll have to go back into GitLab. Alright, so now that I'm back into GitLab, I just go down here, and right there where we copy our public keys from that file, we just go ahead and paste it right there. And then go ahead, and your title will be myemail.com because that's going off of that last comment right there. You can really rename this to whatever you want to rename it to. I'm going to keep mine as myemail.com. Down here for the users type, we have authentication and signing. We can do it all these, but I keep it authentication and signing. And expiration date, if you don't want to have one, you can hit the X here. But as you can tell, it says that it's optional but recommended. So we're just going to keep an expiration date on there. And I'm going to go ahead and add the key. And then here we are. We have all the keys loaded. And then if I go back to SSH Keys, just hit it, we see the title right here, and then these are the keys. Then what we do is if I go back here and I look at my video again, I notice that I don't have that SSH up here. So let's test to see if this actually works. So to do that, we're going to go back into PowerShell. Alright, so now that we're back in PowerShell, what we're going to do is we're going to do SSH, and we're going to do a -T, and we're going to go to our git at gitlab.com, and we're going to run it, and it's going to tell me welcome to GitLab, and then has my profile up there already. So we are good to go, and setting up your user keys is as simple as that.